Yo, what's up guys, this is Happy Now with another Guild Wars 2 PvP video, and this time I'm gonna try and show you the Spellbreaker a little bit, even though it's like not the strongest anymore, but the new Spellbreaker, how to say it, an updated version of my old build, and which I'm seeing a lot of players using right now, and it's now with either Stomp or with the Bull's Charge, depending on what you want, with more mobility and more CC. The enemy team comp is really, how to say it, strong one in case of our comp here, because they have here 2 DPS, one side holder, another side holder, and the firebrand. So it can be really tricky to play this here, and even if I would lose this game, which I probably will be with my team comp if they are bad, for sure, just making a showcase here of the Spellbreaker. I'm not really satisfied at all with the current ranked arena, because I used to test out quite a lot of builds and I never felt that I had a single game where I would have said I got carried by someone. And so I have also a lot of loss, of course, because of my lag issues and stuff. So I need also to get something new, because I wanted normally to play only Sword and Dagger Thief, but that was really a problem, how to say it. I just stay here a little bit near my Revenant to get myself some boons here to enter the combat immediately with some damage output. Are the enemy players stealth? No, they ain't. The Firebrand wants to stop me here, which he's not able to, and I should be able to get here in time. Okay. I need to block a second. I don't know why my attack's not triggering, for whatever reason. Okay, it's time now to kill this guy if he's not able to dodge most of my attacks. And easy kill there. Cleaving him, as you can see it here, my F1 dealing 9,500 damage. Pretty strong and pretty solid, of course. I don't know what else to say. Spellbreaker side holder, nice 1v1, can outnumber fights and do a lot of work in one-run situations. And yeah, let's see. This guy was like not the strongest. Okay, maybe I try to get a quick kill onto this guy. I need to wait for his you can see him now. Wow, I just got both of them down. Pretty nice. So this is what I mean, by the way. The ranked arena is not really fun to play at all. If you see this, I just killed 2 people in one without a single problem. Trying to see this guy, steal his boons, and now we can try to just auto attack kill him. What? This guy was about to kill me here. Seeing him, easy kill. Playing weird build. Here we go, another CC. At least it's okay that I can just show you a little bit the strength of the Spellbreaker. We need to finish off this guy. Cleave, 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 cleave. Getting a kill onto all of them. Yeah, easy game, I would say. Pretty easy game. I outplayed the Weaver a little bit, by a little bit I would have said. Auto attack, block, quickness. Doing this. Going for a nice CC here. Blocking him one more time. What? He's also just bugging around, I have this feeling. Before I get CC'd, I need to kill this guy a little bit faster. CCing him with quickness here. And yes. It took me like forever. Okay, so my team on mid should be able to hold that. We can go against the warrior here. getting him, interrupting him one more time, not attacking him any longer. Seeing him now, getting a nice little kill here, and you can see the damage output is just pretty high. Trying to steal the boons of this guy, auto attacking, easy win. Yeah, I guess, I don't know, I should have been the carry here, but I mean, what you want to carry here if the teams are not so even. This is what I mean, the problem with Guild Wars 2 PvP. You either get this strong team or the bad team. There is not something in between. Okay, let's see what this guy is about to do. Okay, I just got him there. I need now just to block a little bit. Interrupting him there. Seeing him one more time, and yeah, he's playing the Berserker build. I go for a quick stomp to ensure a win here, because someone could just revive him, and yeah, I can hold even far. It's safer. My team needs to go mid. Now you can see, I mean, the enemy team seems not to be that bad, but they seem also to struggle quite a bit here. For example, against this team comp, you can easily retreat, especially as a revenant. For example, you can just run away from this situation within a few seconds, but my team is not able to do that because I don't know for what reason. Interrupting him twice. Okay, waiting for something. I need to steal his boons. Now we can CC. No, I can't CC. Dodge into him to deal some damage. Okay, this gets dangerous. I just failed hardcore. Uh-oh, I need to get away. And you can see this, how to say it, it's that easy. You just run away. It was not my best for me, but I was a little bit confused there. And yeah, just running away, that's it, because they have no mobility at all. The Reaper can just do with his Reaper Form 2 attack. He can just, no, not the 2, the 3, yeah, the 2, the spinning around and chasing you. He can do that, and that's it. Greatsword 4 to make him dodge. Waiting for a dodge of him. Okay, he just got me before I got him. Okay, this gets dangerous now. He's double CC'd, auto attacking him to death. Easy one. So Berserker Warrior can be really tricky, and yeah, he can deal also a lot of damage there. Oh, I had my block up. Okay, now you can see it here. The unblockable is what makes this guy so strong. You can see this, the unblockable duration is pretty long. Okay, I just missed. He will get the decap. That's my phone. I missed that. Auto attacking him here. Okay. And now it gets tricky. Easy one. I should remove this song, by the way. It's the what the name of it? Get Low theme, instrumental theme. Get Low from Lil Jon, old one. It is just because it's my old phone again. I have a new one. Top stat healing and kills. Basically, you can get damage, offense, defense not so much, but we have to check. Yeah, I just had to write a message for a second. So, Luminous Dirk, Luminous Dirk, I don't know how to say it right. Shield of the Moon with a Luminous Claimer. These are skins which you will get if you reach like 15k achievements or something like that, or 10k, 15, 12, something like that, and you will get for each, or no, it's for every year that you play with your character you will get one of these. That's how it was, yes. For the 5th anniversary of your character, you will get a skin of this, and I have like 3 of them or 4, so 4 of my characters have the 5 years, which is nice. Or even with achievement, I can't remember it, right? I'm just checking. So Sigil of Absorption with the Sigil of Energy here. I swapped this because I had another sigil here, but Sigil of Energy to have an extra dodge, which is always nice, especially with the Reckless Dodger I'm showing you in the build. Then we have a little bit more damage and more healing and more survivability with that. Steal the boon when interrupting an enemy. This is just nice because every time we interrupt with the dagger, but I said every 3 seconds, we will steal a boon, and it has a special offer as well here when we interrupt someone. For example, interrupting someone, stealing protection, and then we are able to burst them down, which is nice. Sigil of Battle with Sigil of Agility is a nice combo here. Gain 4 stacks of might. The 4 stacks of might give you additional power, and therefore with the Rune of Strength it will be even longer duration, and with Sigil of Agility you will have a nice quickness combo there. Strength with Discipline and Spellbreaker, and I'm getting kicked out of the map. Okay, so let's go ahead. I will show you the skins also, by the way, guys, because I know you want to know them as well. The build is Strength, Discipline, and Spellbreaker, of course. Strength, peak performance, allowing us to use our elite skill more often for the people who don't know it, and of course when we take fall damage, which is not so important in PvP, it will reduce the recharge of our physical skills, which we are using either Bolt's Charge, or as I mentioned, the Stomp, which is here. Stomp all Bolt Charge will have reduced recharge. Bolt Charge from a 30 seconds to a 24, and we get this additional boon here, which is peak performance for 6 seconds, a 10% damage increase. We will deal damage with this. It is an unblockable attack, but let's explain it later. So 10% damage boost, our physical skills will get recharge reduction, as you can see, tier 24 and 72 on Rampage, which is normally 90 seconds, by the way. That's basically it. And then we have here Forceful Greatsword, gain power and a chance to gain might on critical strike. Double these bonuses while wielding a greatsword or spear. A greatsword and spear skills recharge faster, which means chance on critical hit. Chance on critical strike to gain might is 50%, which means no matter if we hit with our greatsword or with our normal dagger attacks, we will have a chance to grant ourselves might. They changed this. It was basically only on the greatsword, and the recharge is reduced by the greatsword attacks, which makes it so strong, this build. Then the Reckless Dodge here. On dodges we have an unblockable attack, which delivers nice damage, and heal gives us might. In combination with might makes right, we grant ourselves additional mights and therefore additional healing, and endurance get refilled by 2 each time we hit someone, when we apply might, better said. The next is Discipline. Warrior sprint, run faster while wielding a melee weapon, which is both greatsword and our dagger. We have a 25% faster movement speed, and we have here an additional damage increase by 3%, while we have swiftness. No, and deal increased damage while you have swiftness. Okay, yes, I remembered correctly. And we remove immobilize with our mobile attacks, which is greatsword 3, greatsword 5, dagger 2, and dagger F1. We will remove each one time immobilize when we get with that inflicted. Brawler's recovery every 4 seconds, remove conditions when you swap weapons, and we are able to swap weapons every 5 seconds, or 4 seconds even, because of this straight line here. And then versatile power, gain might on weapon swap, burst skills gain reduced recharge, and then we have burst mastery, burst skills deal more damage, grant swiftness and restore a portion of adrenaline spent. This allows us to, when we use our F1, to have some adrenaline back, and therefore have 2 adrenaline bars immediately up, and use our block with a F1 attack, which is nice. Then on Spellbreaker, no escape, daze and stuns inflict immobilize for 1 second. This could have been a little bit longer, but it's nice because Disrupting Stab, Shield Bash and the full counter all will apply Immobilize if it hits a target, which means the immobilized target will be not able to dodge but has to remove that before dodging, which is really strong in team fights. Then Sun and Moon style, every 5 seconds when we interrupt someone with our dagger, which is the dagger disrupting stab here, which is really fast, we will have 3 seconds quickness additionally to ourselves. I thought this would be like the best option because slow counter can also work pretty nice, but the cripple and slow you have to hit with your full counter, which is against stronger enemy players not always the fact, and you don't really benefit from those things, and Lost Aversion just deals not so much damage that it will be viable, but therefore the adrenaline gain will be something nice, but you don't also need that because you have only 2 bars of it, and therefore Sun and Moon style the best way to go. Megabind Tether, the must-have here. You will be tethered by a single target, which you hit with your F1 abilities or with your full counter, and yeah, the player will be like caught in a, how to say it, in a, what's the name of it? You will be just tethered by someone, yeah, let's say it like this, and it will reveal that target, and you will get a damage bonus by 10% to that target, and of course you will grant yourself on each pulse like might, or how is it? Pull them grants might and reveals your target every second. Yeah, duration 8 seconds, so for 8 seconds you will grant like 2 stacks of might each second, which is nice, additional might stacks. And now to the skills that I'm using: Ender Pain, Shake It Off, Bull's Charge with Rampage, and this build can be played even harder when you want to do with Frenzy. Shake It Off, Bull's Charge. Frenzy allows you another stun break to have, and therefore here on the build, did I even mention this one? Brawler's Recovery and Burst Mastery. Oh yeah, I removed the stun break heal, I forgot about it, so we don't really need that to have. Frenzy for higher and aggressive gameplay, which can be used really nice with your Rampage and allowing you to destroy enemy players with auto attacks, because you get quickness and it makes your auto attacks activate faster, and therefore you will be more deadlier. Otherwise you can also go with Signet of Stamina. This allows you to dodge more often, which you can see it here, and it is a nice addition to Condition Cleanse because you don't have that much, only your Shake It Off. So as you can see it here, your dodges will be more frequently used, and therefore you can deal unblockable damage, get healed, and repeat that process over and over again. What you can go also, something else is Signet of Might, also really something aggressive type to have an unblockable attack, which means you can also just go unblockable with your other stunts and then just burst with your 100 blades here enemy players, or even go like this, activate Signet and Rampage and be really deadly. Or Signet of Rampage with Bull's Charge can be also pretty deadly. The 3 seconds knockdown is pretty annoying. But recommended is of course Ender Pain to have a lifesaver if you get caught in a difficult situation, because it has short cooldown and 2 seconds no damage incoming is pretty nice. And just, yeah, the lifesaver here. Shake It Off, twice usable, removes 6 conditions, is a stun break and should be used wisely, or just to stun break if you need it. And then Bull's Charge to CC, heavy CC enemy players, or to chase someone who's running away from you. What I can say about Bull's Charge is try to first use your Disrupting Stab with Shield Bash and full counter before using Bull's Charge. Make sure that the enemy player has like no stun breaks at all, or at least like one that he has after that to use immediately. Otherwise, try to keep Bull's Charge as long as possible, because it is your hardest CC, and once you land this you can easily 100 blade and F1 arcing slice deal heavy damage to a single player if he's having no stun break or stability, so keep that in mind. Now let's go with the other one that I wanted to mention, is Stomp. Physical skill, gain stability and launch nearby foes into the air with a powerful stomp. Gain stability for each enemy struck. This is a nice skill in team fights and after you finished off someone. So once you kill someone, you can just go with a stomp and kick that downed enemy out of the capture point, cap the point, and the enemy will be just gone. This skill is now even better because back then I used to use this skill a lot on my core account, but it was not so strong. Now it is stronger because it gives you the 6 seconds 10% damage boost and the 6 seconds of stability. It used to give you only like 1 second, 2 seconds of stability. Now with the 6 seconds it makes much more sense because you can use this to, when enemy team is reviving, you can just use it, kick off all the people who are reviving and the downed guy, and then just go ahead cleave while you have stability. So this skill makes a lot of sense like this. It has a little bit long cooldown, but it is still nice. It is a stun break as well, so you will have here 4 stun breaks. And the best, as I said, is just now the stability, pretty hard. And then the rampage. Rampage is your elite skill that you can use pretty good in many situations. I recommend to use it first if you land your arcing slice, which means fury for 8 seconds. And of course the swiftness a little bit, granting you a little damage boost, and the fury allowing you to crit more often. And that's pretty nice. When you crit with your rampage with a 10% damage bonus, you will be pretty deadly. And that's just recommended. And now let's go ahead to the skins before I talk about the other stuff. Wardrobe, Bloodstone Visage on the head, Night Fury skin from the Halloween events, and then Barbaric coat, Mighty Chain gauntlets, which looks quite decent, and then Barbaric leg plates with Barbaric boots, and as I just said, the weapon skins I already mentioned. Light of Duena, the backpack, and the dye is the, what's the name of it? Illumination, because I'm Illuminati. Female human warrior. And Rune of the Strength with Demolisher amulet. This is just, you saw it a little bit, like, how much damage have I done? Like 16k or something. This is to have the max damage output, the longest might duration possible, and you get some nice damage output with it. I don't know how to say it. The highest damage output and the best rune to play with. It's this one. The Demolisher amulet for a little bit of defense. Otherwise, for those people who want to go really nuts, the Berserker one. But this one is a little bit tricky because you'll need to land your arcing slice because you have like not even 50% critical hit chance. So you have to get some fury to be viable to play this. Otherwise, for newer players, I can also recommend Marauder amulet, 55% critical hit chance, nice power level, which will be of course on top again because of Megabind Tether and your rotational skills to grant yourself enough power. And Demolisher's amulet is still one of the preferred ones because of the extra toughness. Enemy players deal not so much damage to you if they don't crit and stuff. Then I have forgot here, healing signet. You can use it actively here to heal yourself while you're running away. Passively it heals you, of course, and the best thing to use this is just for the resistance. If you need condition cleanse, or better said, you don't have condition cleanse, you can just use it and run away. What I also wanted to test is, by the way, the mending is the name of it, 12 seconds cooldown. This skill could be also pretty strong because it heals like 6k, almost 7k, and it has a 12 seconds cooldown. And when using this skill, it gives you also the 3 conditions removal and the 6 seconds of damage output. And now this should be even in prior of this one, because in 12 seconds the healing signet will not heal you for that high amount. But the healing signet just synergizes better with the might takes right, because you have double healing with that, and that's what makes it stronger. But against heavy aggressive condition comps, I will try out mending here for sure. Or on my core account I will try that out, maybe if it works better, because you can use it more frequently even against melee enemy players. And that's just basically it, guys. That was my Spellbreaker type 2 with the might takes right. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was like to give you a good insight of ranked arena, which is not like the best ever. And that was a platinum game, I guess, or not even platinum for sure, skill based, but it's just about to say platinum. And now you will see as always 3 of my other videos, and of course you can subscribe to my YouTube channel only if you like to. If not, don't do it. And thanks all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this Spellbreaker build. If for any questions, feel free to leave a comment under this video, or to write me in game as always, because a lot of you do that, and you know I answer quickly, as fast as possible. And yes, there's nothing else. I see you in my next videos, guys. Have a good one, and bye bye to all of you.